This is BBC News. I'm Rebecca Jones with the latest headlines. The Armed Forces Minister warns the UK will not be able to fly British nationals out of Ukraine if Russia invades, and says the situation is escalating.
This risks escalating in a way that is really quite terrifying. This is the largest concentration of troops on the European continent in 70 years.
The United States orders non-essential staff to leave the US Embassy in Kiev. The US and French presidents are due to speak to Vladimir Putin in an attempt to de-escalate tensions. Boris Johnson receives a legal questionnaire from police investigating lockdown parties at Downing Street and Whitehall. French police have fired tear gas on demonstrators protesting against COVID restrictions in the capital, Paris. Doctors say thousands more lives could be saved by paying attention to earlier symptoms of heart attacks. A new campaign to spot the signs is launched by NHS England. An emotional trip home for Chagos Islanders. Exiled by Britain 50 years ago, their return highlighting the territorial dispute between Mauritius and the UK. Hello and welcome to BBC News. The Armed Forces Minister, James Heappey, says Britain's military will not be able to fly UK nationals out of Ukraine as it did in Afghanistan. The United States has warned a Russian invasion could come at any time. Moscow has repeatedly denied planning to invade. A number of countries, including the UK and the US, have called for their citizens to leave Ukraine immediately. The US has told its non-emergency staff at its embassy in Kiev to leave and reportedly withdrawn nearly all remaining soldiers. Russia has confirmed that it's reduced the number of staff at its embassy in Kiev as more diplomatic efforts are made to prevent war in Ukraine. President Biden is speaking to Vladimir Putin by phone. The US Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, has told the Russian Foreign Minister, Sergei Lavrov, that a diplomatic path remains open, but it needs Moscow to de-escalate. Our correspondent Paul Adams reports.